Month after month, Subaru sales continue to rise. Remarkable when you consider that they don't have a traditional crossover or three-row SUV. But Americans have bought into their all-wheel drive and dog-loving ways, attracted to their mix of sedans, hatchbacks, and wagons. And this is the all-new 2018 Impreza. After a truncated run of 2017 models, this next-generation Impreza is really hitting its stride. It's the only Subaru quote-unquote car to see sales gains this year, up over 40%. For the first time, production has moved from Japan to the United States, riding upon a new platform designed to deliver significantly higher levels of driving pleasure, agility, crash protection, and ride comfort. The size hasn't grown that much, though there's enough additional passenger volume to garner a mid-size classification, maturing from its compact dimensions. And it feels that way too, whether from behind the wheel or from behind the front seats, there's ample room in here. It sits lower, improving aesthetics, aerodynamics, and handling. Though with 5.1 inches of ground clearance, this is one Subaru you're going to want to keep primarily on-road. It still comes in sedan and hatchback body styles and motors with familiar powertrains. This here is the new Impreza Sport with 18-inch wheels, a sport-tuned independent suspension with active torque vectoring, LED daytime running lights, black grille, body color rocker panels, and rear spoiler. Upgrades over the premium trim include the 8-inch touchscreen multimedia system, keyless access with push-button start, aluminum pedals, and leather-wrapped driver controls. The look is stellar, particularly so in this lithium red pearl paint, and I don't think I've ever said that before about any Subaru. Never a brand strong suit, interior design also speaks to higher quality and greater visual appeal. Touch points feel more premium, doors shut with a reassuring thud, and overall, it seems quieter. The manually adjusted driver's seat is firm but comfortable, and the low cowl provides a wide field of vision. Now, if you really want a sporty Impreza, you buy a WRX, right? So it's important to understand the Impreza Sport's positioning. It's powered by a 152 horsepower four-cylinder engine paired here to the optional continuously variable transmission. You've likely heard bad things about the CVT, but Subaru has gone to great lengths to assuage the criticisms. This one is interesting in that it has a manual mode function that authentically mimics 7 shift points to provide the feeling of a traditional automatic. And if you're looking to extract any fun from this car, paddle shifting is a must. With the gear shifter kicked to the left, gear changes occur rapidly enough to feel more like a dual-clutch transmission. Leave the CVT to its own devices, and it's as smooth and quiet as any such gearbox on the market. But with tepid acceleration and a dead spot around 2,000 RPM where your foot is saying go, but the engine's saying no. Now, 90% of buyers will likely find the drive acceptable, but the rest will want something with more zip. Stellar fuel economy is virtually unchanged at 27 mpg city, 36 highway. Driven normally, the Impreza's balance of ride and handling is impressive. The steering is quick and precise, the car dutifully goes where you point it, and the suspension does a wonderful job of soaking up a rough road. Push it harder though, and you'll notice a good bit of understeer here. That's the effect you get when the front end of the car plows through a curve. Torque vectoring helps to tuck the car into a tight turn, but hampered by a general lack of oomph, the Impreza Sport prefers its exercise on the mild side. Concerning the Starlink system, this is an easy-to-use interface with some very clever apps, such as the apropos eBird app, designed for bird watchers, advising them of local sightings and locations. There's no embedded navigation, but the Magellan Navi app is free for 3 years, or you can just use your phone's mapping software through Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. 2 USB ports are included. There's lots of good stuff in here, and it's worth noting how great the audio system sounds with volume, clarity, and deep bass
and that's without either of the 2 available upgrades. Other relevant information can be displayed up here, controlled via a steering wheel switch. Without the eyesight system, this car lacks the important side blind zone alert, rear cross traffic alert, and the like. MSRP is $23,755. All-wheel drive entries in the compact segment are rare, so that alone gives the Impreza a leg up. And even though it can't match the Civic's excitement, it's a solid effort worthy of consideration. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.